So it's literally the first thing that I thought of.
Right.
But I don't know why I thought of it. That's because I'm like, okay, you're picking sniper into co-op. It's good in the lane, but then they have some jump. Yeah, he's faster than a Darkseer with Surge at some point.
This Tidehunter pretty low and dying here to Yuma. Early use of this meta, and now the Fairy Fire with a Shikuchi from Mira. That'll be a trade.
Level 2 Sakuchi in old patch. Let's see. Maybe a lift on the cliff. Oh,
Does he get this deny again? No way. All right, yeah. Well,
it's kind of weird. Oh, they're trying with the branches.
Hey,
oh, they got it.
All right. That's one way to do it.
Bot lane, though.
Yep. Yeah, they'll go for the Ursa. Nightfall in trouble. 3 heroes here. Yuma actually in this bottom lane. And they even defense. They do have 6 on Queen of Pain. A kill on the sniper would be pretty big. The reflection, the dead shot, that lands into the calling. And there's the Scream of Pain. They've got the Sonic Wave into the Ravage. But now they're looking for the turnaround. Mira comes in with a Swarm. They get the kill to Schofield. They'll end up losing Lauren off. Cyclone Ice Path KJ, he's going to be killed off by Mira. Deadshot comes all the way through. Panto loses life to Yuma.
Like the moment he notices that everyone is TPing top, he catches that straggler in mid lane. Analog. Oy. Now it doesn't matter, right? Like,
yeah.
Any advantage they got. Let's see how well it's gonna pan out.
Final split.
Oh,
they'll go for the Ursa. And
this is a good bait.
Void Panda pulls him in. Cyclone puts him up into the air. Now dropping him down. And this is a great kill from Heroic. With a silence hit Toronto Tokyo for a second where he wasn't able to get the Ravage off, so he doesn't even commit it this time. A walk into KJ, Anchor Smash there, Lauren off with some space, trying to put the right clicks on a Whisper. There's the Ravage coming through, but is it going to be enough? They'll get that kill on a Whisper. The Swarm thrown out, I believe, by Schofield. KJ goes in to pierce the Veil, and he starts to back away as the Assassinate charged up, and Lauren off in Toronto Tokyo continuing forward. Blink with the Anchor Smash, and they get the kill on a KJ. Mira moving forward for more. Shikuchi swapped out from the Swarm that this Schofield Rubik had.
So patient that he got hit by the calling.
Roche.
Mira.
Ooh, Mira dead. They're in Roche. They get the Aegis. And surprisingly enough, Heroic don't go in there.
Well, they tried, but the pike from Lorenov saves him, right? Like, it's good for him to have some mobility. A shard as well is needed this game. Whisper. No split.
He is in trouble. Assassinate, not even needed. Nightfall gets the kill. Ice Path down with the Macro Pyre on a Yuma. The calling, trying to block out this damage. He goes to the Sunder. Ooh, blows up the Aegis. Now Yuma, though, still Assassinate flying forward. They're going to blink forward, go to the analog kill, and get the kill on a Yuma. It was the Anchor Smash that got him. And he has it queued, but he still wants to wait for it. Now, Lornoff, he's surrounded. They will get him with a dead shot, and he'll be dead. It's just a matter of time.
How is he so damn tanky on a sniper? Like, that was still
2,000
insane.
health on a sniper.
Yeah, yeah, he's sitting on 2k HP.
15 armor.
A 1,400 gold item, but a lot of impact from the Tidehunter.
Renovatos. And they could just blink on him and use that Ravage. They will. Oh, it actually hits 3. Oh, boy. KJ's dead, too. Analog is gone. Ravage going back the other way. But Schofield, he's dead. 3 heroes are gone. They bought back on 2. They really want to make this work. They go to the Sonic Wave. They're trying to get a kill on Toronto Tokyo. But there's the Ice Band landing on a 2. And KJ, he might die again. Oh, piercing the Veil. Assassinate comes through. Takes out this Muerta for the second time. They are on the run, but Mira, he's got that extra control with the Rod of Atos. They've got the Ice Path down. Nightfall goes in, gets the kill on a Yuma.
Disaster.
It's worse than a disaster. It's utterly awful for them. Oh, boy. Whisper is dead, too. Lornoff with the double kill. You could put numbers on there, and you'd be okay. If that was a countdown clock instead of a analog clock, you'd be okay.
Analog, speaking of.
In trouble. Sonic Wave and the Assassinate. They'll get the kill on to analog from Mira, who is having a good time in this game.
He was the one hunting. Honestly,
Now Whisper doesn't have Primal Split, and they will get an easy kill. Nightfall getting that one. They'll go for Warnoff, but he's got the Aegis, so even losing this first life, there will be time here for the rest of the team to kind of come back over and help out Warnoff. Deadshot comes through, Storm thrown over. Now KJ throws down the calling. They'll look for the assassinate. That lands, and Nightfall is going to get another kill. He's wicked sick, and you've got 3 heroes dead on the side of the road.
Definitely better until the fight starts, because he can do these kind of things. Shenanigans, creep skipping. Even Sonic Wave.
Yeah, committed on the creeps. Oof, gosh. Ravage just coming right through, and Analog taken out. Amira is going to be the one nearby, and now they'll go in, but the jump is from Nightfall. Nightfall immediately looking to kill Yuma and takes him out. He meted, he tried, he died. They stole the macro pyre. It's doing some decent damage, but I'm not too sure that matters. Ravage going to be thrown out. They've got the control into the Rubik. They get the kill on a KJ. They look for Whisper. Ravage going again. And Toronto Tokyo getting that kill on a Schofield. 4 heroes dead. Whisper back to form. This is going to be a full team wipe for the side of Aurora, losing absolutely nothing. And GG is going to be called as Aurora take game number 1.
Where did the TB go? He just instantly disappeared. And they read it. Of course they did. They only saw the Rubik in the base. And Tidehunter was moving so damn deep that he knew they're not there. So they have to be smoked from behind. Nicely done by Aurora. But the gold and the item advantage was so high at this point that no matter how you approach this fight from Heroic, it's impossible to win.
Life was easy.
It truly was. He almost died mid lane during that buyback fight.
Yeah.
But his itemization was also really damn good. Like going for the Vlads, going for the Glimmer Cape. They'd be like, okay, we don't know where they're going, but you know, the general plan of where Aurora team is going with this, they have the push, they have the power potential later on to execute this draft. You have the Doom for this, the Pugna for that, you know, just try to.
But I don't believe he really cares, especially if they get first blood for this Ursa.
Ursa is just not getting anything, though. I doubt he's getting a first blood. He's not getting any.
Ooh.
Yep.
He ends up dying to Panto, who is just throwing Nether Blasts on him and zones him out of the lane and gets that kill. That.
They have a really deep ward now, so they're basically counting on doing that same play again. Schofield, though, that's maybe a bit deep. Let's see.
Might need some help. Flame Break, though, pushing him back towards Yuma. Doesn't have a TP this time in Toronto Tokyo. Gonna try and fight back, put some damage onto this Ursa. It might be enough for Mira to get a turnaround kill with Lornoff's help. And they get that one. So yes, you get Toronto Tokyo, but Yuma's the one who's trying to get the most out of this. And when you die like that, it kind of nullifies what you get. Mira needs to be a bit careful with the stacks of Shadow Poison, but ends up getting the kill anyway on a Schofield.
Looking at the Heroic, the two heroes to look out for are the Shadow Demon and the Puck. Like, they're the ones that will make the game or not. Lornoff?
Yuma needs to be careful. Pango, he may not be done because he's got himself a haste, and he's forced to TP all the way back to base.
So, back in the day, you'd be able to, but not any longer.
Mira Dream coiled and up onto the steps on the high ground. Snaps the coil.
Oh, they're stealing the Ancients.
And now, yeah, Panto here with Nightfall sees these Ancients and gonna try and just steal as much as they can. Nightfall wasn't able to keep up with him, so he's just gonna walk this one off. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're gonna look to go. They go to the Rolling Thunder, and KJ will find his way towards Toronto Tokyo. Gets into this weird area of this cliff. Not gonna matter though, as eventually Lornoff gets that kill on a KJ. Top lane, Dream Coil, and they do have Ravage if need be, and they'll use it. Doom pretty tanky, but Schofield is here. They finally get this kill. Toronto Tokyo comes over, and they will escape.
At least from the items that he's purchasing, he is. Interesting.
See how that works out for him. KJ again in trouble, dead once more. Mira getting credit for that one.
Mira, he's sitting on 2.5k gold. Now he purchases the dagger. Okay. I was thinking, wait, is he maybe considering something different? But no. Blink dagger.
They find Toronto Tokyo, and it's going to be an easy kill. Yuma getting involved despite just having Battle Fury. Needs to get involved, in my opinion. They know that they're going for Roche. They're actually going to find themselves Analog. He silenced up. The disruption save is there. And they still got him up into the air with the Rolling Thunder. They get the kill on Analog. They'll take the puck. There's no Dream Coil to be had. And on top of which, Whisper's on the other side of the river. They know where he's at. They'll try to blink and get out of this one. However, is the TP... Oh, stopped by Mira. This time, he's got the Void. And this time, they've got the kill.
Yeah, the execution was way too good. I can't even believe they managed to catch that puck.
His viability when Puck and Ursa catch up.
Bot lane.
Rolling Thunder got the inhibit off, so they'll have the control. They'll bring Mira over. Cage is going to try and come through with the lasso, and Lornoff's in trouble. The Battle Fury doing a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough. Yuma ends up dead. Schofield can't help. Flame breaks there. Warnoff still looking like he might die. They got the kill on Amira. They'll at least get one. The Infernal Blade, the Swashbuckle, they'll get themselves Warnoff, but Schofield dies. KJ able to fly away, but that is a 7-time spree going to the way of Schofield, and he gets a lot of gold for it. However,
KJ
taking out Yuma slows him down, and KJ try and...
He's got a TP.
Is this legal?
I wonder.
Okay, I mean, it lets them take over the top side of the map, I guess, but Yuma's still here. That's a bit of a surprise. And now they're going to try and get a kill here on Yuma. This is what lets them push and win the game if they can get this kill. But the BKB, they've got the break. Yuma's still on the run. They get the kill on Schofield. They'll take out Yuma. That's going to be 2 dead on the side of Heroic.
I think you got your question answered there when it comes to scaling and these carries. Like, they're doing a lot of damage. And keep in mind that Pango is kind of thick boy too.
Ravage.
Well, he was a thick boy.
Oh, okay. Warnoff dead. Interesting. It's Dust and the chase. They've got the silence. Toronto Tokyo turning this around, goes to the Viper Strike with the BKB. Tide chase too long. They'll disrupt. They'll try to get a kill here on Toronto Tokyo, but Toronto Tokyo is being killed anyway. The life drain not enough. Analog gets that. Now looks over at Panto, who's going to try and life drain himself back to full onto this Puck. But Puck needs to blink and find an escape, but Mira's here. They've got the silence. Look at the kill on Analog. They kept up with him. The Night Stalker sticks with them, and they're going to go for Schofield. Disruption or not, it feels like he's pretty dead. And that will be another one. The lasso, it's to bring him to the Ursa and at least get some sort of consolation.
Right here. The harpoon into the silence. Mwah. Perfect.
Very perfect. And let's see, they're going to try and go here. Mira already dead. They got the kill to Schofield with the BKB pop by Analog. They're going to go after this Doom, who's down to about a quarter life left. Viper Strike committed onto the Tide Hunter, who's running away. Whisper with the BKB that's about to run out. He needs to continue on. They go to the Dust. They'll look over at Panto, but Yuma jumps in, kills Panto, and now can he look for more? Can he escape? Doom maybe looking to reinitiate. Warnoff is here. They go to the Ravage. They've got the control. It's going to be on Warnoff. They get the kill to Yuma. They'll take out the Ursa, and now the follow-up from Nightfall. He's got that Shadow Wave with the Infernal Blade. They'll take out Toronto Tokyo, but Yuma's dead, and Nightfall, he's unstoppable, but for how long?
They might force it. There is no Ravage, but it looks like they are going for a pick-off instead.
Oh, Analog sees this. Rolling Thunder, though, not the right direction to get Analog.
Yuma?
Flame break Yuma. He's singled out now. The team, they went the other way. They're not near him, and Yuma is going to die again. Oh, no. They all bailed. Yuma went in, and it's miscommunication.
It's whatever. He doesn't have a single other piece anyway.
Yeah, it was 200 gold recipe. They've got the lasso. It's on Toronto Tokyo, who's got this Aegis. BKB's going to be popped by Mira. They're going to try and go in on this one. They'll look over at this Tide Hunter. KJ's already dead. They lost the Batrider, but Toronto Tokyo is going to lose that Aegis. He'll be back up in 5 seconds. The Ravage flies through. They get the kill on Yuma. They'll be without this Ursa for 75 seconds. Life draining back into the Pugna. He'll be near full, but with no Yuma, the fight doesn't feel possible for Heroic. And I keep saying it feels like it's possible for Heroic, but it's just impossible to think so when they don't have this Ursa. They're going to buy back on KJ. They're going to jump forward on Mira. They'll look to get the kill into the Night Stalker, but the life drain again from Panto. They'll be split up thanks to the Flame Break. The Illusory Orb from Analog gets the kill, and they'll at least lose one on Aurora, and they'll look for more. They need to maybe try and play this a little bit tiptoey if you were Heroic to try and get something, but they commit the Dream Coil, and they'll lose Schofield for their aggression. Phase Shift, Rolling Thunder, not going to connect. Analog pops the BKB, has that Illusory Orb to jaunt over to and get away from the fight. All right, well, they're pressuring on Heroic. They're forward, but the Rolling Thunder, oh, Yuma! Is he singled out? Dream Coil, roll up. They're going to try and get a kill here on Yuma. They get the kill on KJ, but Yuma going back in with the BKB, looks over at Toronto Tokyo. Schofield's going to be dead to Nightfall, who's already got a kill on two of these heroes, and Yuma's dead so fast! Oh, no! 3 heroes got no buyback. They were the ones playing across the river, and now Analog needs to try and leave. The Illusory Orb jaunt under the tier 3 tower. Mira's here, so is Warnoff. They'll get the kill with the bash, and 4 heroes are dead. Gem back in the hands of Aurora. They'll take these buildings quick. It's whether or not they want to commit to the tier 4s. They do glyph. They have Shadow Demon up soon. Buyback committed by Analog, but the throne is exposed. You got to do something. You've got Ravage, but the BKB from Nightfall, and he throws that Doom out there. This is going to be a dead Analog. No buyback. Ravage committed. No Ursa for 15. GG is called. Aurora take the 2-0 over Heroic. They're one series away from going to the playoffs, while now Heroic are on the edge of being eliminated at 1 and 2.
Yeah, very well deserved by Aurora. They beat them with Tide Ursa, and then they picked something completely different. You talked about them having a chance. Like, Heroic definitely did have a chance, but they needed to be less timid earlier. I feel like they got the items that they needed, and then they completely allowed Aurora to be the ones